Today I'm going to make you something beautiful and really nice. Someone requests on my YouTube, right, said that I'd like to request sweet and sour chicken. Well, I have the idea of making sweet and sour chicken. I make it before and I can make it again also. So today I'm going to give you the recipe of sweet and sour chicken. It's a nice recipe and hopefully you guys will like the recipe. Please visit my website at chefricardo.co.uk and please leave your comments. If you see anything you like, please write it down and let Chef Ricardo know. If you want me to make you something, I will definitely make it. Just write it in the description box and Chef Ricardo will make it for you. So today I'm going to make a sweet and sour chicken. Enjoy it. We're going to go with some plain rice chicken inside of this container right here. What I want to simply say to you, I got 1 kilo of chicken, which is working out to 1 pound back in your country if you're in Jamaica. In England we said kilo. But right here, this is the chicken breast of the chicken. I'm using the chicken breast to make a sweet and sour chicken. And I get them a little bit, if you notice they're a little bit thick. How I cut them, this is dice. I cut them in some very thick sizes. And they're looking really nice. Then I have a video on YouTube how to clean up a chicken and wash it. How to wash it, your meat. I'm going to put that link below. You can also click on that link. Over here, I have some white vinegar. This was what I use to wash my chicken. Then what I want to say to you guys, right inside of this bowl I got a medium-sized white onion, half of a mixed peppers, both pepper, 1, 2, 3 pepper, red, green and gold. I use half each, and I dice them also, and I cut them a little bit chunky, and just like the onion also dice. Then second thing, I got 2 eggs which we're gonna also use. We got some flour, plain flour, which we're gonna also use, and the chicken also. And what we're gonna simply do, I'm gonna marinate the chicken by putting on some seasoning on the chicken. First of all, I got some paprika. Paprika is really nice to use on your chicken. I'm gonna put it straight over it just like this. Roughly 1 tablespoon I'm using. I got some everyday seasoning. I'm gonna put 1 spoon also. And also some chicken seasoning. I'm gonna put 1 spoon. And I got some all-purpose seasoning. I'm gonna put some also on top of it. Really nice. If you don't like to use this kind of seasoning, you can just simply put a little bit of salt on it, or if you got, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil also. But if you don't want to use all of these seasons, if you want to just do it natural, you can do it natural by just adding flour and an egg. And then what I'm going to simply do, I'm going to break these 2 eggs on top of it like this. If you notice what I'm doing right here, I break 2 eggs on top of it with the yolk and everything. If you want to use the gloves, you can also use a glove to marinate up the chicken. I'm just going to use my hand. If you use a hand, please wash your hand very careful after. So right here, I just finished rub up my chicken. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this at the side. Inside of this jug right here, I have 2.5 cups of pineapple juice. But my pineapple juice in England, this is the way they look. It comes with a yellow lookish. Really, I don't know, but it's a little bit yellowish. But it's fine. You can use natural pineapple to make your pineapple sauce if you like. But I'm just making it more easier. You can simply go to a local shop, buy a bottle of or a carton of pineapple juice. And right over here, I have 2.5 cups inside of it. That's what we're gonna use to make the sauce. Then you're gonna need some yellow food coloring. Right here is the yellow food coloring. You can also use the liquid one, but this one is the powder one. So we're gonna use some yellow food coloring inside of it to get it to be yellow. So first of all, you're gonna need some vegetable oil, or if you want to use olive oil. So right here I have roughly 2.5 cups of flour, and I'm using plain flour. I'm gonna simply put a little bit more coloring inside of it. I'm gonna put some paprika and a little bit some everyday seasoning, roughly 3/4 spoon of everyday seasoning, because this season having salt, you don't need to add any salt. Just combine both of them with the flour and the seasoning. Mix it up just like this. Then right in the meantime, what I want to say to you, get your pot on the stove with at lovely, roughly 2 cups of oil inside of the pot. Make it get hot to fry your chicken. In the meantime, you're marinating your chicken and the flour. So right here I have the frying pan on the stove. Oil start to getting hot. Right here I have the flour, and right over here is the chicken. Then we're gonna do them step by step. Then after we're gonna make that sauce for the chicken. In the meantime, what we're gonna simply do, if you wanna know if your oil is getting hot, simple put a little flour inside of it. So you see my oil is hot. And what we're gonna simply do, dip the chicken inside of the flour and put it straight inside of it. If you have a deep fryer, it's even better to fry your chicken. So I'm just put it in this right like now. This takes a little time, but that's fine. Make sure, yeah, you can put some more oil inside of it just for it to cover the chicken a little bit more easy. But that's fine. You can simply just turn it over and fry them for roughly until you see they get that nice, beautiful, goldish look. Here I'm just turning over some of them. The reason why I'm using this egg lifter because it's a non-stick frying pan and I don't want to scrape up my frying pan. So if you notice what I'm doing, it's lovely. What I want to simply say, you can also add more egg. You can use up to 3 eggs because you need to get it a little bit fluffy, but that's fine with the 2 eggs. As you can see, they're looking lovely. Gonna put some more inside. Beautiful. The next, some more. As you can see, that beautiful color. Then what I'm gonna simply do, I'm just gonna put them in a container now. I'm gonna take out this one and fry. Right over here at this one, you can see this one is fried. Now you're going to put them in that sauce, and that sauce is going to give them a little bit more cook. So you don't want to over make they get cooked too much. So as you can see, this one is ready. Looking lovely and nice. And also this one is ready. Beautiful. Well, as you can see, oh, they're looking lovely. It's finished now. I got some more which I'm going to put in there now again. Make you guys can see what I'm doing. So this is the last set of the chicken. I'm just going to put this inside of it now. Lovely and nice, as you can see. And after this, we're going to make that lovely sweet and sour sauce. That is the most important part of the whole process of making sweet and sour chicken. Because frying up the chicken is very easy. That's frying is like you're making KFC, stylish. But the sauce is very important to make. The sauce is the key. So I'm gonna make that lovely sauce for you guys. So as you can see, this is what I put them in. I put them with a piece of napkin inside of the strainer, and now I put them inside of it just to get some rid of the grease. And now I'm gonna take out this set which I did put in earlier. So I'm gonna just take out this one. But as you can see, they're looking really lovely and nice. And after this, we're going to make that nice, wonderful sauce for the sweet and sour. So right here I have a medium size frying pan on the stove. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put this nice pineapple juice. My pot is already a little bit hot, but that's fine. That's the pineapple juice. And that's 2.5 cups of pineapple juice. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to top it up for 3 cups. So I put a little bit more inside of it. That's 3 cups of pineapple right here, pineapple juice right there. I'm just making it a little bit more easier. You can make it another way by using the fresh pineapple, but that's going to take a longer process. This is a quick way and this is an easier way. Then make simple. Leave it until it starts, as it gets hot, then we're gonna move to the next. Nice. So as you can see, the water is even starting to get boiled. Sorry guys, the pineapple juice start to get boiled. So what I'm gonna simply do now, I'm gonna put a pinch of yellow coloring, food coloring inside of it. Make sure it's just a little pinch. You can, it's really strong. Just a little pinch, then take a little time and whisk it. Just like this. And then next, what I'm gonna simply do now, as you can see, the color of the water is really yellow, looking really nice. I'm using the yellow food coloring. Then next, I'm using a cups right here. I'm gonna put some sugar inside of it, so sweeten it as it goes along and taste. As you can and I'm just using my whisk. I just whisk it. Now I'm gonna simply taste it. You see how sweet it is. Nice one. Perfect. That's perfect. Alright. That's really nice. So as I said, sweeten and taste as it goes along. Now what I'm gonna simply do next now, I got some corn flour. You know, corn flour, you can get it at any local shop, supermarket, anywhere. You can simply go and buy some corn flour. I'm gonna thicken it now by just adding some corn flour inside of it. If you got sliced pineapple, fresh pineapple, you can also put pineapple inside of it. That is a little bit start to get in boil again. Then what I'm gonna simply do, I'm just gonna add in the corn flour for it to get thick. So take a little time and add it in, just like that. Some might a little bit splash over, but that's fine. As you can see, start to get thick. Right, put a little bit more inside of it. Don't use too much, because probably if it's too thick, you have to go add more liquid to it for it not to thick. So I'm just gonna leave this for roughly 2 more seconds for it to just get a little bit more boiled up. So right here it start to boil. So the sauce is finished now. That's what you need. The sauce is finished. Now we're gonna move to part 3. Part 1 finished. This is part 2 finished. So now I'm gonna turn off my stove and let's go to part 3 next. Is get a clean pot like this one right here. Simple, put in a little bit of oil, either vegetable oil or olive oil, whatever you like. Make the pot really hot. Then next, what you're gonna simply do, those vegetables which I did cut up before, right here is the veg, the pepper, and the mixed pepper and the white onion. I'm gonna put them straight inside of it like this. So we're gonna fry them off. Looking lovely and see how they're looking lovely inside of the frying pan. Then what we're gonna do next now, we're gonna add that beautiful sauce inside of it like this. Look at that color. Take a little time and mix it up. Beautiful and nice. Then what you're gonna simply do now, we all do all the process and everything already. Then now we reach down to this bit, which we need to do something to turn it into sweet and sour sauce. If you have lime, you can use lime. If you have vinegar, you can also use vinegar. I'm gonna put a cork of white vinegar inside of it like this. And then simple, just mix it up just like this. As you can see all the color. And as I said before, if you got fresh pineapple, you can also add the fresh pineapple inside of it. The only reason why I'm not adding it because I don't have any at the moment, so I'm just doing it just like this. And this is the easiest way how to make the sweet and sour sauce. Now I'm gonna taste it. Ah, nice. Also you can add lemon. I'm gonna add another cork of the vinegar inside of it. So 2 cork of the vinegar inside of it also. Then also you can put lime if you do like. See, looking really lovely. It tastes really good, but you know, is the vinegar makes the difference. So I add 1 more cork of vinegar inside of it. So 3 corks of vinegar is enough for it. Then what I'm gonna simply do now, I'm gonna put those chicken which we fry just now inside of it, just like this, by the simple putting all of those chicken inside of it, just like this. Looking really lovely and nice. Take a little time and mix it up because you want to see those beautiful color with the chicken, the pepper and the white onion inside of it. The only thing that inside of it is just the pineapple. But as I say, if you do have pineapple when you're making yours, you can also add it inside of it. And this is just a really nice and sweet and sour chicken, as you can see, looking lovely. And this is the quickest way and the easiest way, and that's why I make it this way for you guys. I'm not making it complicated because I could go the natural way by getting the pineapple, remove the skin, cut it up and all those way, but that takes a little longer. So right here, as you can see, the sweet and sour chicken right here. So now I'm gonna simply do is to cover it and leave it to cook down for another roughly 5 more minutes. You can see how it looking really lovely and nice. As you can see, all the sweet and sour chicken that's looking really good. And I want to tell you something, this is one of Jamaican best. Not only Jamaican, but the world do like sweet and sour chicken because it's just beautiful, it's just really nice, and there is something about sweet and sour chicken why people do love it. And sweet and sour chicken also can go with anything you like. It can go with rice, plain rice, you name it. Rice and peas, gungo. So as you can see, oh, it looking lovely and nice. Just look at that. Beautiful sweet and sour chicken. So someone did ask me for it on YouTube and I did deliver it. So right here, this is finished. I don't need to go any more further with it. This is finished and now we're gonna share it out that you guys can see. So as you can see, I just shared the sweet and sour chicken with the rice, and I put on a little bit of the veg on top of it just to garnish it, make it look really nice. But as you can see, looking really lovely and nice. And as I always say, if you got pineapple, fresh pineapple at home, you can also dice pineapple and put on top of it. It's just really nice recipe. So please enjoy the recipe and subscribe my YouTube channel. We have a lot more recipe for you guys. Visit my website chefricardo.co.uk. Please write a comment, and if anything you do and you see you like, just let me know and I will make it for you. So enjoy the recipe today from Chef Ricardo, sweet and sour chicken.